compared to some other mowers which we have had, which are more lightweight, you know.
Tinny.
Well, no, I'm being diplomatic here, James.
Built out of old biscuit tins.
Morning.
That's how we're going to start it, is it? Morning. Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to another episode from us at landpowertv.com. This time we are talking mowers, specifically Kuhn mowers, because we have just finished Andrew's second cut here in July 2023.
That's it.
We've managed to miss the rain. Just, although it is on its way right now, so we better rattle on with this little video. So we thought we'd talk about the mowers that we've been using to drop the grass during this second cut period. So it's kind of a bit of an half and half is this episode. So it's half kind of customer review, because these two mowers that are behind Andrew here, they're your mowers that you've bought this time.
Yeah, that's...
And it's half sort of review because these triple mowers were kindly lent to us by Mowers tractors, so we could review this big Case Puma 260. So like I say, half customer review, half sort of review. So we'll dive in, and like I say, I mean, first thing, we've got to thank Mowers tractors. Huge thank you to those guys for sorting us out with these triple mowers from Kuhn. They pretty much, as I said before in the video when we did the Puma 260 there, they went above and beyond with sorting us out with these mowers. So massive thank you to Mowers tractors. Right, Andrew, shall we get stuck in to these mowers? I mean, first up, what models have we got? Because the front mowers, well, they're exactly the same. They are both the same mowers. So the model number we've got, it's what is it? It's an FC
3125 DF.
DF. So that's the front mower we've got. So 3.1 metre cut, pretty much on the front. Mower conditioner, and then on the back, so your one is a, let's have a look.
We're on an FC 3115D.
So that's your rear mower. So you've got another, that's another 3.1 metre at the back. And then my rear mowers that I've been using. So on the back here,
a lump bigger.
Quite a lump bigger, yeah. So we've got the FC 9330RA on the back of the Puma 260. Obviously, big set of butterfly mowers, cutting width of about 9.3 metres or just shy of. As we mentioned, all the mowers that we have, they're all conditioner type mowers, and they are all called, I mean, what we kind of sort of refer to these days as suspended type mowers. In particular, the front mowers, which means they are literally, well, you lock the front linkage off.
That's it, yeah.
And the mower is left to sort of dangle and float and follow the contour. So what we'll do now, we'll just sort of get stuck into a little bit of detail on these mowers. We'll walk around the mowers, see what's what, see what we can find, see what Andrew thinks of the mowers, see what I think of these big bad boys over here. And yeah, we'll see what's what. Right, Andrew, we shall kick off with, I mean, getting these mowers on and off for a start. So if you want to just slip yourself in there, sunshine.
Yes.
And previously, on a lot of front mowers, we had an A-frame. I think your old Kuhn mower
was an A-frame.
Was an A-frame. And we must mention that as well, because you're no stranger to Kuhn mowers.
No.
You've had Kuhn mowers for years and years. I mean, before you got that back one, that mounted one, you had a trailed one, didn't you?
Yeah, we had a trailed one, and that were 2004. So
2004.
Yeah, and it was still as in good order as what it were when it came.
And then you got yourselves a second-hand front-mounted.
Yeah, when this tractor come on fire in 2018, then we went and got ourselves a second-hand front-mounted. Yeah, so that was like I say, an A-frame mounted. Yeah, just the previous model to this mower, really.
Yeah, just a bit more boxy,
Yeah,
wasn't it? It doesn't have this big
No.
hammerhead shark
That's it.
sort of look about it. So it was the previous slightly more boxy. I can't remember the numbers, but it
No.
was like a bit more boxy
That's
shape.
right, yeah. That was again, that was having them two mowers for as long as we did. You know, we just wanted to follow on with the same make. You know, we were really pleased with how they performed.
Well, that's it. I mean, you'd had such a good time with the Kuhn mowers.
Yeah.
I mean, did you look at any other flavours when you were weighing these two mowers up?
Well, no, because we've tried. Well, you've tried numerous and
many mowers down here,
and it's been good to see them all working. But yeah, we the longevity. You know, how long we'd had them with trouble free. We couldn't see a real issue. You know, and with Malpas being on the doorstep as well. You know, which is always handy to have a local dealer. You know, so it was a bit of an obvious.
Well, that's it. It's
obvious thing for us.
It's two big selling points, isn't it? A, the longevity. They'd lasted very well.
Yes.
And like I say, you've got Malpas tractors on the doorstep.
That's
so,
right.
on to your brand new mower. So we'll start with attachment. Previously, it was an A-frame. A-frame's gone now.
That's gone. Yeah, that's due to safety issues, apparently. They can't just bob off the same.
No, well, that's it. I mean, you look at the size of these tractors now. I mean, if you spin around and have a look at the one that I've been trying, I mean, when you've got thick end of 300 horse, barreling along, pushing you along, you don't want an A-frame popping off and driving over your front mower, which has been known to happen with quite a few people up and down the country. So they've made things, I suppose you could like say, a little bit safer, and it's just a direct attachment. But I don't think, in terms of hooking up,
it's no hardship.
It's not.
No. Well, you can see right outside. You know, it doesn't take any longer. It's just straightforward.
Well,
isn't it?
I mean, your front links are fixed in a position anyway, so it's not as if you've got to manoeuvre them about. It's drive up to it, hook up to it.
That's it.
And then
you just basically got your PTO and one single pipe for your
the main lift ram there.
Main lift ram, yeah.
And then, like I say, you mentioned suspension there, because all of these mowers, every single one that we've got here, is hydro pneumatic suspension on it. There's no springs involved or anything like that. None of those to keep retention in.
That's it.
And it's all done hydraulically.
That's right, yeah.
So, I mean, just talk us through sort of the procedure and how you do it.
Well, when the mower came, it was already set up by Malpas, so it's already, the system's already pressurised.
Yeah.
You've got all your booking all your different pressurised settings, but it's already set up. So basically, it's just hook up and go.
Yeah.
It was as easy as that.
Yeah, and then just give it a little bit of extra pressure if it needs to. Just open that tap.
That's it.
Chuck some pressure in the system.
Yeah.
And away you go. And I think, like you say, you can look through the book and look at all the different recommended pressure settings.
Right, yeah.
But I think there's a sticker. I know there's a sticker on the front of the ones I've got. I don't think there's a sticker on yours, but it does give you some recommended settings as well.
I think it might be around the other side, actually.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
So that's hooking up. And obviously, when it comes to parking it, you've got this sort of mechanism which drops down
to arms
into here and locks it off.
And
I found as well, and compared to some of those other mowers that I've had down here, when you're trying to adjust, your length of cut, your stubble height basically, some of them can be really awkward because you've got to